Hey everyone, I just wanted to sit down with you guys real quick and make a quick little video. Something that's, I want to do this as kind of a therapeutic thing for myself, but also I want to check in with you guys, see how you guys are doing. Um, and this is just going to be one of these types of videos where I just sit down and I check in with you guys and remind you guys that you all are very important to me, and I want to be able to express that based on current things going on. So I just wanted to take this time to mainly state the main thing I want to state in this is that you guys are doing great. The whole reason I say that is because right now the world's a really rough place. As a lot of you could imagine, the world is a really tough place. And I feel like we're kind of in two different boats right now. I feel like there's people in two different boats. There's the people who have probably found quite a few benefits throughout, there's the people that's probably found quite a few benefits throughout the events of, being a bit more isolated during COVID-19. But there's also quite a lot of people, and I really do mean this when I say a lot. There is quite a lot of people, imaginably enough, who are not taking everything so well. There's a lot of negatives for some people. And I feel like, and again, I don't want to speak for everyone when I say this, but I feel as if, even for the people who have managed to find some comfort in the limitations of what COVID-19 has led us to, all things considered, I feel like we've all found some sense of struggle. I know a good amount of my audience, a good amount of you guys are actually around my age. You're around like maybe middle school, high school. Some of you guys are like college students. That is around my age range for this channel. That's kind of the demographic. So obviously for you guys, there's school and college and all that. There's stuff for that to relate. And I would like it to be known that as a result of me being in the same age range as you guys, I can heavily relate. I'm with you guys on the struggle throughout all of this because, honestly, school's rough right now. I am struggling with school more than ever, and I don't want you guys to feel like you're alone in that. And, of course, for any of you who are more adults, I know we have quite a lot of young adults on this channel as well. That's also a big demographic. You guys are doing great as well. You guys are doing great. I think all of you are doing great. I don't want to single this out to a specific group because at the end of the day, I want you guys to ultimately know that you're all doing great by the fact that you're just even here right now. Some of you might think this sounds cliche, and I'm sorry if, I can't really make it come across as genuine sounding in your eyes, but I'm being very genuine when I say all of this. You guys are doing an amazing job right now, surviving through all of this. I would say a very similar thing, even before COVID happened, but especially right now when times are so different, so much more challenging. There's a lot more to overcome. I think you guys are doing an amazing job, and this goes for every range of people. And for all of you out there who are really struggling mentally, again, know that you are not alone. Again, I know that's a cliche statement, but the whole reason that it's such a statement that's said so often is because it's true. People wouldn't say it so often if they didn't believe it. You're really not alone in any of this because a lot of people right now, especially, I think can really make that statement more true, given that a lot of people are dealing with their own struggles with COVID-19. And I think even if we were to take out the fact that the main struggle or the big struggle right now for a lot of people is the effects of COVID-19, a lot of people still are in relation with their struggles on this. That is why I still say you are not alone in this. There are people who will understand your struggle, and while your situation may not be the same, they can acknowledge your struggle and still give you support. And no doubt, especially if any of this is expressed through social media, you're going to have people who are going to be pretty mean. And I wish that that wasn't the way that people were, but unfortunately that is the reality of things. But I'm here to tell you that you should not let those people get under your skin. You ultimately should let yourself focus on those who are supporting, those who are giving you that support and who are giving you the backbone to really just lifting yourself up, getting yourself out of bed. Because honestly, getting yourself out of bed in the morning, especially when you're in a just not a very mentally well state, that's hard. That's really hard. You know, I feel like some people underestimate just how having a poor mental health can affect you. Some people underestimate that. It has effects. It puts effects on you. And events in the past, for anyone who has lost their battle to depression or whatever mental illness they're dealing with, can be the proof of that it is mental health issues are something that should be taken seriously, that should be acknowledged as a struggle and should be given support for as a result. So I just want you all to know that we're all in this together, and I have always done my best to be as genuine as possible as I can on this channel with you guys. I've done my best to really be open and transparent with how I feel. And some people may feel that a lot of the stuff that I am saying right now is just empty words, that I am just saying this for the sake of gaining a reputation. Guys, at the end of the day, what I am doing right now and the potential positive responses that will come out of what I'm saying is what drives me. This is what I want to do. What I am preaching right now is my dream goal. And I think YouTube, for me, feels like a good place to express it. And it makes me feel good. And I love seeing other people happy. So I hope some of you guys, I hope some of your days are brightened out of this. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope some of your days are brightened out of this, because I feel like right now a lot of us need that. And as I've said before, I mentioned in a video in the past, couple months back, but just know that you also are, I know some people are willing to say to themselves that they do not matter as a human being, and I'm going to sit here and to deny that, because all of you in every regards matter. You all have a purpose for being here, and that's because you're wonderful, caring human beings who are able to express that to the world, and ultimately you're going to have something in life that is going to trip you up. But at the end of the day, one of the biggest things that you can achieve as a human being is a life goal that you've set for yourself, a dream that you've set for yourself. We all have this sort of dream that we strive for in life. And even if you're not at a point where you know what you want that dream to be, because understandably finding what that dream is for you, that's a hard task. If you're in a state right now where you don't know what that dream is for you, don't be afraid to take the time to figure out. Don't be afraid to take the time to experiment and figure out your interests of what you would want to pursue as a career or what you would want to pursue as your life goal. I have had to go back and forth many times. I originally wanted to do video game developing. And then for a while, I wanted to be a kind of full-time musician. And even though I'm doing it on the side right now, I eventually came to the decision that the stuff that I am doing right now, the kind of stuff that I am preaching to you guys right now, is what I want to do. And the whole point behind me mentioning all of that was to remind you guys that it takes time. It takes time to figure out what you want to do, and that is okay. That is completely okay to not know what you want to do, and for you to be able to take the time to figure out what it is that you want to do. And for those of you who may have a pretty good grasp on what you want to do, don't lose sight. Don't lose sight of that dream. When you're in a state when you don't know where you're going in life, remind yourself of that dream you have, because ultimately that's going to be one of the big driving forces for you, I believe. And again, this could be situational and different for everybody, but also don't let yourself forget that you have supporters. And even if you don't feel as if you have supporters, let me tell you something. And this is going to sound really cheesy. And again, people could feel as if these are just empty words, and that's fine. But I really don't mean this as empty words. I don't by any means. I care about you guys, and I hope that if you are in a negative spot right now, I hope that you're able to lift yourself up, because right now it's tough. Things are really tough, and you all deserve the best. So I've been ranting for quite a bit, but again, I am mostly doing this for therapeutic thing. Me saying all of this right now makes me feel really happy, and I hope it brightens up some of your guys' days, because ultimately that's my big goal. And I understand if maybe this kind of thing doesn't do it for everyone, but for me, this is, I feel like I'm doing something pretty good, and I hope you guys appreciate the message. That sounds weird. I'm sorry. I hope you guys hopefully get something out of the message that I'm saying. If you guys are down right now, I hope this video it's a little bit, because I feel like we all need that. So thank you all so much again. If you listened all the way through, much appreciated. And if this helped you out, I'm beyond happy about it. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to like the video if it helped you. I feel like that's insensitive right now. So hope you all are doing well. I hope this video cheered you up. If it did, that's awesome. If it didn't, I understand we all have different things that help us, and that is completely understandable. So hope you all have a good day, and I love you so much, and I want you all to take care of yourselves. Love you.